Hello, everyone. Happy Music Monday. We're here with Joie. How you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. Where are you
I have to
tuning in
share this.
from? Yeah, how are you doing on your sharing?
Feeling old. Um, yeah, I don't know how to do this.
All right, it's okay.
Oh God,
I'll
guys.
make a light show while you do that because I'm playing around with this new lighting thing, and I can change colors on here.
So
Let's see if you
if you
can
go
actually
on our
see.
Facebook page, then you should be able to. It should be up now, so you could
I
share it
refreshed. I did
and
everything I was
refresh.
supposed to
Yeah.
do.
Uh,
Um, hmm.
Yeah. So we got G in the chat. Hello. She's got all of her favorite females here, hanging out.
Yay!
Yeah.
GG.
Oops.
And now
Guys, I'm really
Mel's
bad at
in.
this.
Yeah. Now Mel's in the darkness.
Hold
Did
tight.
you put on the red light?
I put on the rainbow light. Let's see. Here's the red.
Oh. There you go.
Okay, so it's
Green?
not on your Facebook. It's on the Jackknife Stiletto Facebook,
Yes,
and
the Jackknife Stiletto Facebook.
I can't. Am I crazy? I knew I should have figured this out before.
I'll try refreshing.
Did
It might not show up until you refresh.
I don't think that I'm on the right Facebook.
Well, if everyone looks down below, you can follow us at all of these channels listed down below on our ticker.
Oh, guys.
See, we also like to, show everyone how to use Facebook and, do all this fun stuff on here. So it's like a learning experience.
Guys, this is late 30s. This is what it looks like.
G said she's going to help out and send you a link. No.
Oh, thank God. Thanks, G. Anytime I have questions like this, I ask her anyway.
Hey, G, pick a color.
Oh, that looks nice.
That's just white.
But it looks nice.
I can make it brighter.
It's
not working.
That didn't do anything.
Hold tight.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything now. What happened? I think I broke it.
Well, we are here with Joie, and
I think I broke it.
You should probably shut that off.
Trying to.
Got it.
You got it?
I do.
Awesome.
It's G. G to the rescue. Okay.
Thank you, G.
I did it.
Oh my God.
Great.
So,
here I
why
am.
don't you let everyone know what you got going on and where they can follow you down below. You're on the Instagrams and all that fun stuff. So, what do you got going on?
I have so much going on. I don't even know how it happened. Because, we went from, like, nothing, and I was just totally unprepared for everything that came back. So, thank God, right? I'm doing a show in Atlantic City right now on Sundays at the Hard Rock. It's just, like, a fun 80s thing. It's, not even, like, really my regular type of thing.
It's dancing, too, right?
Yeah, I don't do as much dancing. Like, when I film the dancers, like, people are like, you're doing that? No. No. I just chime in with a little, and then, they do the big stuff, the fancy stuff. But, yeah, it keeps me sharp, challenges me a little bit. So, yeah, that's the fun,
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that's that. And then, yeah, just doing the regular stuff, events and gigs are just, overwhelming right now, but it's really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell us about the Odyssey experience?
Oh,
wow. How much time we got?
1 hour.
Okay, great. So we were a girl group that we signed on to do this show at a club. It happened to be a strip club, but they were kind of designing it so that it wasn't really a strip club. It was supposed to be kind of like strippers upstairs, lounge, burlesque. Yeah. So we were going to do this girl group burlesque Pussycat Dolls type of show. And one thing led to another, and things just started evolving around us. And we were actually pretty integrated with with the women who work there. And so we were like, all right, we have to kind of figure out how to make this work. It was kind of an awkward situation. We just did not belong there. Nobody understood what we were doing. So we decided to like pull in a director, like name ourselves, give us like a story, a purpose to be there. At one point we were just singing, and then like they'd call somebody up there, and then she'd take the stage and we'd wait. It's like, what is this? So one of the girls came up with the name the Sirens, and then we decided to be these the Greek mythological sirens that lure men to their death with their voices.
Yes.
And we found a way to incorporate the girls that were working there. We put them in these beautiful costumes, and everything was like really tasteful. And we became this immersive, interactive show. And it really it was just such a cool thing. And I feel like nobody really knew what to do with it. But for the people who didn't really love the strip club vibe, this was like, wow, like this is different. I can enjoy this. And then there were the other people who were like, you're gonna take your clothes off. And it's like, whoa. So once we moved out of that venue and one thing led to another, we decided that maybe we could like revamp it. We didn't want to lose the show. And yeah, so we decided during the pandemic to do videos from home with all the girls and just elaborate on the story and work towards maybe building a revamped version of the show and maybe putting it up somewhere else, And so, nice. Yeah, so we were doing a lot of like at home stuff, which was like really different for us.
Very cool.
But it was cool.
Nice. That's awesome.
I just want to say hey to everyone in the chat coming in. We've got Gina.
That's my mom.
Is that Mom?
Hey,
okay. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom. What's up?
By the way, I love your mom's whole internet presence.
She's freaking TikTok famous.
It's hilarious.
It's the weirdest thing. I know. She knows how to do this stuff. I don't know how to do it.
So what's her handle? Wicked Treats?
Wicked Treats 333. Right? Yeah.
333. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
She's like an influencer. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone has questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to put them in the chat. If you need advice, we could give good and bad.
Mostly bad.
Give it. Mostly bad, but we'll give it. We'll at least give advice. Yeah. And you guys were doing a bunch of different covers and stuff on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Was that stuff you were doing before in your live performance that you're like, hey, let's record this and do it here, or how was that process?
Yeah, we took some inspiration from the show. There were we had a lot of really great moments in the show that we wanted to keep, and then there were some some things we didn't want to keep, things that, when we lost the battle of like, we want to do this song, and I was like, no, but you still got to do this. It's like, all right. So like we just kind of tweaked it. We took we had all this time to see if something worked, which was another really cool thing. Like we had a venue, we saw how it worked, and now we were able to kind of like put our spin on it, change some of the songs, medley some of them, and like really create more of a fluid story. Yeah, and know that like that we did a lot of the trial and error just because we were there.
Right. So now, are you planning on taking that back out to other venues, or is that strictly an online presence thing, or not sure yet?
Funny thing about plans is that you can have them, but the universe sometimes has other plans. We still have videos that we haven't put out. Things started happening because of the pandemic, like 3 girls moved out of state. One moved closer to me, so that wasn't so bad. But there's really only like 3 of us that are really able to kind of do it. Really only 2 of us are actually able to do it. Everybody just kind of got involved in other things, and one of the girls had a baby, and she's just like enjoying motherhood, and there's still, I just know it's never going to go away. For whatever reason, I know this is going to be something that just keeps coming up until it works out. We still have videos that like where, we haven't put them out because we feel like it needs to come with an explanation of, well, what are we doing next? What are we building towards? I'm really starting to let go of that. I don't think it really matters. If you know what I mean, like let's just put this shit out and see what happens.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely the
at.
toss up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how did you guys figure out how to do it all remotely? How many adapters did you guys get? Who did the recordings? What kind of like what happened?
How many YouTube tutorials were watched?
Yeah. What happened?
Oh my God. Honestly, you're giving us too much credit because adapters, I don't even know what that is. We all we recorded our own vocals, and some girls had trouble, some didn't. Like we'd sit on the phone and like walk everybody through it, and you know, it didn't always work out well, but like we sent all the recordings to one person, and then we all had instructions for our videos. We had like, this is the angle, you need a white wall, and like that was it. And like, and then we all gave it to Gab, which was my partner, and she put it all together. She made it make sense. And so like we would kind of
all the adapters.
What's an adapter?
It's like these 800 things I have on my computer right now to make all of this. Like I have the camera, I have the mic with an adapter, I have my Ethernet cord to an adapter, and the headphone jack, and then there is just
like literally just for like the plug, like an adapter to make one plug fit into another plug on each cable or device. Yeah,
okay, I have a whole basket filled with different wires and things to do this stuff.
Oh yes, Gab probably has that stuff. We put everything in a Dropbox, and then she just plugs it in and makes it work.
Nice.
Yeah,
we did a music video like that where we all, it's for a video called Schadenfreude, and we all like set up the same type of camera while we had a Zoom call on the side, and we discussed how to do things and like pass things through the screen to each other, and then they sent it all to me and we put it together, and but it was I thought it was hilarious. So
like here, Annie, you're thirsty? I'll hand you a drink.
Where is it?
Right there.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, cute.
That wasn't planned. That was good though.
You guys have been working on this.
Yeah, but there was
one.
Was
when I got to throw a puzzle at Annie.
I worked on a 3,000 piece puzzle for like 3 months during the pandemic, and then Mel threw the puzzle at me, but someone else threw my puzzle I worked on for a long time. I'm still finding pieces of it.
Oh, under furniture and stuff?
Yeah, it's everywhere. There's pieces everywhere. And then I gave the puzzle to Mel to do, so once in a while I'll come over with a little baggie with like 2 more pieces. I'm like, here you go.
Yeah, we did. We passed a bottle in one of ours. I had to Amazon bottles to everybody. Like the same bottle. And then we just... Yeah.
Awesome. Quick hello to Josie Fire in the chat, and Bub Cup, and Mighty Jammer. If I missed anyone, my apologies. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to throw them in the chat.
How do we find the videos?
Oh,
the Odyssey videos? We have, if you go on the Instagram, I think the Instagram's the easiest way. It's, let me double check it. The _Odyssey_experience. And then there's a link in the YouTube. Some of the video clips are on there. See, you know what it is? I just feel like a dinosaur. We have a YouTube. That took us forever to figure out. There's a whole like world of YouTube things happening. Like,
I keep saying we need. Yeah, I keep saying we need to just hire a teenager to like explain things. Like
absolutely. Absolutely.
An intern under the age of 18.
Yeah, like we ended up with 2 pages. Like one comes with the account, but then the other one's a creative. Where did this even come from? We didn't even know which one we were operating from for a while, but now they're on there. And I don't want to give it to you because I don't want it to be wrong.
Well, I just posted a link in the description, so I mean in our chat. So hopefully that's the right one. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. The Instagram is definitely it, and the right link is in the bio somewhere. So yeah. Wait, can I see what everybody's writing? Oh,
yeah, just the comments.
Yeah. Got it, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the party. Oh, okay.
G says she'll offer you help with YouTube.
Thank you. Jeez.
To the rescue once again.
I know.
Very puzzling. Good dad joke there.
Very good.
Or as we like to call them, drummer jokes.
And we've got...
Oh, one of the sirens just said hi. That's
Hi.
Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
There she is.
Is
She
Jamie
knows
one of
how
the
to
local
use-
ones or the one that moved away?
She's a local. She's probably the only one that can actually do it with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie.
She came up with the name Sirens. That was her idea.
I love that it's called the experience, the Odyssey experience.
Yeah.
It's like, it's more than just the whole
right, because we still want it to be immersive and like,
and
there's just endless possibilities.
Keeps it open. I like it.
Nice.
G, what is your expression? Said if we could see it. I mean, describe it.
Describe
your expression, G. If everyone could just describe their expressions in the chat, that would be great.
So I did want to know, I saw something on your Facebook. I would like to know, what is a full moon bath ritual?
Oh my God. Oh, just like that, huh? Okay. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do, I guess. Like, first of all, I think everything's a ritual. I think people have rituals, they don't even realize it. When you brush your teeth in the morning, that whole thing, that's a morning ritual. Routine, ritual, call it what you want. But on the full moon, I like to be in water, and I like to set my intention, and I like to let go of what I need to let go of, so that on the new moon, I can get in a bath and do it again, and and accept everything I want to bring new into my life and all that kind of stuff. I'm just a little witchy.
Well, this totally goes along with the whole siren thing because what was the name of that mermaid show that used to be on Nickelodeon? Whatever it was 3 mermaids, and it was always like on the full moon, magical things would happen, and all of a sudden their rings would glow, and they'd get all these magical powers, and it was always during the full moon. So I feel like that really goes along with the Odyssey experience.
Yes. Yeah. It's just all intertwined.
Yes. Now you guys need like a water backdrop on some like green screen playing while you guys are performing, and then that whole bath ritual is part of the immersive experience.
Oh, that
Everyone's
would
in
be
the
cool.
water with you guys.
Yeah, how cool would that be? Jeez.
So your witchy stuff.
Yeah.
You also have cats. Does that have to go with the witchy thing?
Yeah, I did have a cat. Yeah. Oh, I mean.
Is it a black cat?
No, it's not a black cat.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I think that cats have a different language. You know what I mean? And you know what? I love dogs. Dogs love almost everybody, but a cat chooses you. You know what I mean? Like a cat comes to you, You have to like earn the love of a cat. There's a relationship there. My cat was very witchy. My cat actually, believe it or not, spent all of his time in the bathtub where I did all my weird witchy rituals.
Ooh.
So like I felt like
cats
he
are
knew.
the guardians of the underworld. So
yeah. Right, exactly. It goes back to all kind of ancient Egypt, all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they definitely go between those dimensions. Because I'll see my cat randomly staring at something or like chasing something. Like she's on guard. She definitely sees ghosts and like she's definitely doing something. Yeah.
They're in tune.
Yeah. Sometimes she'll stand as if she's like guarding my doorway to my bedroom. She'll stand like at the doorway and just guard the hallway and she's looking. Like,
wow.
Okay, right,
do you feel like she knows how you feel? Like when you're sad, does she just like appear out of nowhere?
Oh yeah, if I'm sick or she's just on my lap.
Yeah, I know.
And she's selective with people too, like you said. Like most people, she's really calm and nice with, and she'll go up and nuzzle you, and she wants pets. But there are a select few people, and it was exes. She would hiss at them, and it was like, all right, she knew, not the right person.
Absolutely, she knew. That's your guardian. That's it.
Right. That's how I pick my relationships now. If my cat likes you, we can date.
That's a good move. I support that.
If she hisses, not even gonna waste my time.
Yeah, my dog
They say the same thing for dogs too.
He don't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Bruce doesn't care about anything really.
No, unless he wants like a snack or something. He's just like, I'll lay on here if I want to lay on you, but if not, I'm just gonna go on my own.
He does get crazy hyper when I come over though. He does get very excited.
Anytime he sees anyone, he's like, oh my god, peace to me. Like if anyone comes in the house and is an intruder, he's like, all right, cool, I'll go with them. Yeah. He's like, this is cool, but they seem fun. I'm gonna go there.
Yeah, he's definitely not a guard dog.
Oh no, he's not a guard dog. No, he is not.
Get a cat.
If anything, like if something falls or something, or he hears a noise, he has one bark, and that's it. Because he doesn't bark really ever.
Mm-hmm.
He'll just do like a.
Except it leaves.
Yeah, he doesn't
barks
like
at
be
leaves.
scared. Well, he's scared of leaves. He's special. Special.
Oh, okay.
Guy.
I have a special dog
I
too.
love him.
I know about special dogs. Yeah.
He's the best.
Yeah. He's on the other couch because he didn't want to deal with me here.
Yeah, he's been camera shy for like
Yeah, he's camera shy.
months.
Yeah, I could just.
He used to always be in your lap.
Yeah, I could get him. All right, you guys continue. I'll get the weird.
All right, let's take a look in the chat here. Oh, Joey, if you see Kelsey, tell G that she says hi.
Will do.
Noted, G. All right. Exasperation. That's it. That's the expression. Okay, G is showing the expression of exasperation. Hi, Bruce.
Oh, look at
Say
those
hello.
ears.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
His eyes also look
my
like
God.
both ways too.
Doesn't
What are
know
you
where to
looking
go.
He's
Oh,
winking,
so
too.
cute.
Yeah, he likes to wink a little bit. How you doing, bud?
So cute.
And then he's just gonna lump down, and he'll just
Oh.
sit here then. You good there? All right.
Hello to Matt. Welcome to the chat. Jamie says cats have 1 foot in this world and 1 foot in the next. Totally true.
They
Yeah.
sure
Absolutely.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Bubcup has 4 cats. Curious to know how they get along and how each one reacts to different people if they all have their little like quirks.
Yeah. Their personalities.
Yeah. What kind of, so before we got on here, you were lighting some incense. What kind do you got? And do you have any favorites?
I do have a favorite. I don't really know what I'm burning now. I know it if I see it, but myrrh is probably my favorite. I love myrrh. It's a good one.
What kind of scent is myrrh? You know, it's like the frankincense and the myrrh. Like, what do they smell like? What would you?
Oh.
Can you relate it to anything, or is it just its own thing, and I just have to go find it and smell it?
I just think of
I
church.
don't know how to explain it. Yeah. But it's it's just a good one. I've never met anybody who like smelled it and was like, like I don't really like too florally. I don't know. This is just a good one.
Okay.
It's a good one.
All right,
you
we'll
know
go
what?
with that.
Yeah. Just trust
I'll just go walk into a church and like take a sniff, and then I'll go smell some myrrh incense, and I'll see if it's the same.
Yeah, it sets my vibe. I like it. It gives me like it just really sets a mood. You know, kind of like a candle does, but for the nose.
So like, do you have different scents that you use, like if you want to be energetic or if you want to be calm? Like, do you use different scents like that? Where it's kind of like, you know, if you want to calm, you get some chamomile tea and like a certain scent. Compared to like the coffee.
See, I do that with
with
teas. I do that. Yeah, not really my incense. Incense is always going to be relaxing, no matter what.
Okay.
Like it just, yeah. Oh, look!
How about
look
the
at this. Wait, did you see, Jamie? Myrrh is.
Myrrh is resinous.
Did
with
you
an
Google that?
aromatic, woody, and slight medicinal smell. It can range from bitter and astringent to warm and sweet, similar to frankincense or pine. Oh, I love the smell of pine.
Yeah, pine's a big smell for me too.
Any type of Christmas tree scent?
Yes, I'm in.
I'm that weirdo that I'll lay under a Christmas tree and just lay there and looking up into the lights and just smell it. Like a weirdo. Like I will sit there for like hours.
When we'd go to like get our Christmas tree, we'd have them cut the bottom of the stem and like get like a little piece, and we'd keep it in our rooms. Everybody would keep like a little piece. And it's so good. You got to try it. Yeah.
Okay. Genius. All right, I'm gonna have to just go to like a tree farm and be like, can you just give me that? Because now we haven't gotten a real tree in years because years ago it tipped over, it flooded, it wrecked all the basement tiles, and then ever since then
it's a lot.
A real tree.
I know. I haven't had a real tree in years either, but
I still want a real one, but I was voted out. So eventually.
Yeah, majority rules. Oh, look at my mother. You remember that? Yeah, Mom.
Do you have a favorite candle scents, or are you mostly on the incense?
I do like pine for the winter, but I don't know. I love anything that's sweet, like sugar cookie or like fresh and citrusy, that's nice too. I'm a big candle girl.
All right.
Mel
What about the
candles.
teas? I love candles. I'm obsessed.
tea.
I have an entire drawer of just
Yeah.
dedicated to candles.
Sets a mood.
Actually, there's a drawer in each room, so there's more than a drawer.
Yeah. Candles everywhere. Yeah, same thing with tea. It's I love like loose tea. I like to. Yeah, you know what I love? Hibiscus. I boil like the hibiscus leaves, and then I'll put it in a jar, and it's really concentrated. So then, like, if I want like hibiscus water, I just pour a little bit in the cup, cut it with water, and maybe put some like honey, and then
that's fancy.
Fun stuff.
Yummy.
It is fancy. Well, once you do it one day, then you don't have to do it again for a while. You just have it there. Yeah.
What about coffee?
Love coffee. I am a strong coffee girl. Like Keurigs are just, that makes me feel like it's coffee flavored water, and I have to go just bigger than, like, I can't do the K-cup thing.
What's your coffee ritual?
Yeah.
It's Bustelo. I drink the Bustelo. Like and I put it in, I don't know what it's called. This is
Is it a French press?
No. I just know that like the Italians are going to be upset with me because I don't know what it's called and this is what they use. You know what I mean? Oh,
maybe
she
Mom
drinks
knows.
mud.
She said it drinks mud.
Oh, it's got to be strong.
You're right. Like I just got a brand new Keurig, but it has a the frother thing, which has changed everything.
Really? Yeah, that sounds cool.
It's great. But
I like the Nespresso.
Yeah, but I like doing cold brew more. I've been on a cold brew kick for a while.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. You know, because I'm afraid of like, if I order a coffee and I don't enjoy it, I've just wasted my coffee. You know, so I'm afraid to venture out.
And it is depressing. When you get a bad coffee, I get really sad. I'm like, my day is going to be really, like, I need to just go get another one to redeem it.
100%. Yeah. Like, I heard the nitro from Starbucks. I know G's probably bugging out. I heard that's like crack in a cup, and I really want to try it, but I don't know.
This is what
I'm afraid.
Tara, cold brew, cold foam. Yep, that's where I'm at.
But the other day you made cold brew with a hot foam.
It was good.
And it was like the perfect, I thought it would be really, really weird, but it was the perfect blend. Because it was like your lips didn't get cold because the foam was right there to your lips, but then the cold would kind of come through the foam. It was a whole experience.
It was.
It was definitely an experience. It was more than just a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I get these like Starbucks cold brew concentrate cups, and you mix it with water, and it's so good.
Really?
Yeah, that's
all
my
right. Maybe I have to venture out
through the pandemic. Was my how to make the vanilla sweet cream cold brew from Starbucks at home. So I went through different types of cold brew, how to brew it, all this stuff, and that seemed to be the best way to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I tried the mushroom mix too, because like I was trying to like replace coffee.
Yeah.
And then, I started seeing those memes that said, like, if you don't have a cup of coffee a day, you're like, when they, you know what I'm talking about? It's like,
yeah.
Use your words, Joe.
You'll think about it.
It was just basically like you're ruining the greatest and the only last joy that you have if you take away your cup of coffee in the morning. And so that's how I feel. And so I tried the mushroom thing, and I really want to get back to it. And I don't want to be dependent on caffeine, but like, I mean, come on. There's so many things we have to worry about. I just have to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. I think caffeine is the worst of our worries.
Yeah.
I mean, the least of our worries, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt wants to know about the tattoo on your forearm. Do you have a tattoo?
Oh, yeah. Where is she? Oh.
What you got?
Here she is. God, which way is the camera?
That way.
It's always backwards.
That's awesome.
I know. It's See, I'm getting used to it. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I kind of had it sketched up. I had like 2 different pictures and 2 different ideas, and this one guy put it together. And I named her James because I was supposed to get it at this one shop. I wasn't feeling the guy. Me and my mom were going together, and I was like, I don't know. Let's just walk into this other place, see if it feels right. And we walked into this place, and there's a song on the radio that I did backup for, and I was like, why do I know this song? They were playing it, and I was like, I'm on this track. And then the guy introduced himself, and he says, my name is James, and it was on the anniversary of, like, like my friend who passed, his name is James. I love him, and he was just like so close to my heart. And I was like, that's it. He's doing my tattoo, and I'm naming her James. It was just like a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the short.
Was there a full moon bath ritual that happened like the night before that too?
Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. There's always something going on.
So Bob Cup is in the chat making some really good dad jokes in here. Let me go back and find them. He says he pines for pine scent.
Oh.
It's a good one.
That's good. That's good.
What else is in here?
Oh boy. Well, if anyone just
that joke was
in,
a lit joke.
Oh yeah. If
But,
anyone's just tuning in now, we're here with Joey, and you could ask us any questions you feel like. Just throw them
Oh,
in,
hey,
in the
Peter
chat.
Silvio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome in.
Oh, you know
Hello,
Pete.
Sarah. I do know Pete.
Because we went to high school together.
We all went to high school together.
I know, me and you. That's what I meant. Like, you know, we forget like how we're all connected sometimes. You know.
Yeah.
Because in high school, I don't know if we've ever spoken in high school.
Probably not. I knew your sister more.
You're right. You were younger. You and my sister were in the same grade. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bob Cup says 3 of his cats are Gemini brothers. 9 months. The other just turned 15. They all get along. Very social. Nice. Love some cats that are getting along. Jamie says she 100% Googled her response to what myrrh is.
Great.
Nice.
And what else we got?
I also saw on your Facebook, with your witchcrafts and stuff. There's also, there was a sage and crystals. Like, what is your
Yeah.
What's my
deal?
What's your deal?
Well, yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of rocks. I have a lot of crystals.
Nice.
Yeah, I dabble in that world. And you know what? The hard part about this stuff is that it's so trendy. And I've been doing it for so long that now that it's trendy, I want to be like, come on, now I can't tell people I do this. You know what I mean? Like, I've had rocks forever. I've had cards forever. You know, I'm just really I feel like I'm just really in touch with, I don't know, with the universe, you know what I mean? God, whatever you want to call it. And I just try to keep my relationship the way it makes sense to me. And so, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you said cards too?
Yeah, like I pick a card.
I just got a deck of cat tarot cards.
Dope.
Yeah.
Cats, see what I mean?
Yeah.
Full circle.
Maybe you can read.
Sometimes I just pick a card whenever I'm feeling like I need a.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
just gotta know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Mighty Jammer says, bought a fragrant candle the other day, but when I lit it, nothing happened. It just didn't make sense.
Oh.
But
Oh, got it.
Also, today was apparently National Napping Day. Did anyone take a nap today? I didn't.
Ooh, perfect.
Oh, God, no, I wish.
Love naps.
I can't nap.
Naps are my favorite hobby, I think.
I feel the same way. I wake up, like, worse than I was before.
Exactly. I always get a headache. And I can't nap.
Yeah, that's hard.
It's so hard. It takes me so long to go to sleep, so by the time I'm like, okay, you could take a nap for this amount of time, I didn't even go to sleep yet.
All right, well, hold on. Let's talk about your sleep ritual. Can we talk about that for a sec?
I try to sleep for 3 hours.
Yeah.
The smacking the pillows, the fluffing, the smacking, the moving. It's quite comical.
I have a problem.
Discuss your ritual.
Yeah, I would love to hear this.
Where are you going? You got to listen to this, too.
Yeah. He's like, I see this every night. I can't.
You know, there's pillows everywhere, there's blankets everywhere, and I just have to get comfortable, and it takes a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know how, like, dogs, like, they bed?
That's
and
me.
they, like, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yours is more violent. It's like you're smacking it, and you're like, no, I gotta go this
I have to, like...
Wait, no. And then you're, like, fluffing the pillow. And, okay.
It's a process.
It's really funny to watch. Like, anytime we're on tour, if we're sharing about it, it's just like, all right, you get yourself situated.
Yeah.
I'll wait. All right.
I usually have to go to bed beforehand so that I could get settled. And then, you know.
It's a good, 10 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, it's at least 10
smacking pillows.
And if I have to get up and leave to go to the bathroom or
it.
something, it's like I have to start all over again.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's no midnight run to the bathroom.
I try not to.
Okay. You got to start all over.
Yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, usually napping, if I ever do, I wake up and I feel so much worse.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
By the time I even wake up, like, there's no I sleep late. I get to bed late. I sleep late. If I take a nap, I'm taking a nap at like 6 o'clock at night, and then it just doesn't make any sense,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Like, I'll go to bed late, I'll sleep late, and then, but if I do take a nap, then I'm up all night, and then I'm waking up even later.
Right.
Then I'm screwed.
Miss daylight completely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or I just stay up, and it's like, oh, great, I didn't sleep today.
Yeah.
Then comes the nap again.
Super.
An 8-hour nap.
Buff Cup says they only get up so they can sleep, so they can take a nap later.
Matt wants to know, how do you like your oatmeal? Do you like oatmeal?
All right, good question.
I do like oatmeal.
Okay.
I like to do the cold oats. And I would just but I'm do whatever I'm feeling. You know what I mean? I like to go with the flow. So like maybe I'll put like some apples and cinnamon and then like some oat milk and honey and then I'll let it sit. Some chia seeds maybe and then like in the morning. Yeah, it's cold, it's nice.
Nice.
Wait, so is that what the whole overnight oats thing is? It's so that you can eat it cold?
Yeah. It's good in the summer. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood the whole thing with overnight oats compared to just making it. Now I get it.
I tried it once.
Yeah. You don't like it?
No, I like it when other people make it, just not me.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that feeling. But also, that's another good reason to do it is because you can I can make like a few of them, keep them in the fridge, and then when I get up in the morning, I don't have to cook. I'm like, oh, I got this thing, and it tastes really good, and
yeah,
that's like the best thing to get yourself out of bed. Like knowing there's something to eat, it's really yummy in the fridge. It's like, all right, I'm up.
Yeah,
leftovers.
Breakfast all together then. Yeah.
Or like sometimes I'll make coffee the night before, and then either like cold brew or iced coffee, whatever. Leave it in the fridge. Then wake up in the morning. It's like, all right, I'm good. And then while I'm brewing the second cup, I'm already drinking the first. So,
have you ever put? Okay, do you like bananas?
Yes.
So my old roommate used to do this, and I love it, and it was just so good. She would take bananas and put it in, just cut them up, let them sit in the coffee in the fridge, and then the next day it would be she would call it monkey coffee, or I don't know, monkey brew. That's what it was.
Okay.
And then you drink it, and you could even have it cold or put just a little bit of milk in it, and it tastes like bananas, and you don't even really need to sweeten it up. It's so good.
Wow. Mel's gonna do that right after.
Interesting.
This.
Yeah, I am.
Try it.
Yeah,
that's breakfast tomorrow. Okay.
That's very interesting.
Never would have thought of that, but okay.
Wow.
I don't know if I would either, but
I'll report back on that.
Yeah.
Cool. Can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah.
I'll send pictures. Do you eat the banana too after, or is it just I
like to do things like that. No, I mean it kind of shreds and works its way in there. You don't have to keep it all in there. You can kind of take some of it out, but you'll get it's almost pulpy. It's really nice.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I don't know if I'm
Let's see what
it,
happens.
but yeah.
Now I'm just picturing banana just kind of do I need to strain it?
You could. If listen, if that kind of thing freaks you out, strain it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see what it looks like when I wake up.
Okay.
That's like when we were talking about the kombucha the other day. Are you a kombucha drinker?
No, I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't
either.
Once in a while, but when you make it, if you actually make it, it forms like a goo, and it's called a Dolby or something, or Golby.
It was something,
but it's just
this
goo
know.
clump, and it's just that freaks me out. So.
Yeah,
it was described as a goop octopus type of weird looking. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, that's not for me. Not to make it myself. I don't know.
Yeah, I tried it once when I didn't make it myself. And it was the one that the guy at the store was like, "This is definitely the best flavor. Try this one." And I don't know. I took one sip and I tossed the rest. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's tart.
But we were told, what did they say? Blueberry was the best flavor for a newbie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the watermelon one because that one's sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like one of those acquired tastes where you have to work your way up through different flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't go
Right.
straight ginger or like lemon or anything
No.
first, because it's too much.
Yeah, I don't remember
It's-
what I tried.
It's good for your stomach, though. That's what,
Yeah, and it has right.
Okay.
It's like a natural probiotic, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
you know.
some could contain some alcohol, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
All right.
Matt wants to know, when did you get into witchcraftery and what caught your eye about it?
Good. Okay, wait. Let me just say, I don't think I do witchcraft.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't. Well,
I just
guess
think
into
that,
the other
yeah.
parts of it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure there's just like really like no way to explain it. But when I was a kid, I mean, if we're gonna be real about it, when I was a kid, I was always I mean, I was able to see things and I was able to communicate with certain things and I knew things before I was supposed to know them and I didn't really understand that. And then as I got a little older and I had to really I wanted just to get rid of it altogether. I don't want this anymore. I don't know, even like, listen, it's a weird thing. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't even come to grips with it. It was getting in the way of like, my adolescence. And so I met Teresa Caputo, the Long Island medium, before she was the Long Island medium. And she was like, listen, if you need help with this, I'm going to send you to somebody who like kind of helped me. And I was like, oh, cool. And so they would have this group and it was just like a bunch of like strangers got together and we all like talked about it. And I can't believe I'm telling you guys, this is so crazy.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, and we kind of just like talked it through and I felt like I couldn't really tell a lot of people what was going on and that's where I learned about like oracle cards and all kinds of different ways people read and keep their line with whatever you want to call it, spirit, universe, God, whatever it is for you that, And so and then next thing you know, she's this huge, and like that was like a whole like weird thing to watch. And I just learned how to shut it off and I did that for a while and that's not how it works. So it's back.
Yeah,
And I
no.
just have to embrace it and learn to protect myself. And that's what the crystals are for. And then the incense and the sage. And it's all to make sure that I'm guarding myself and doing it responsibly because I really don't have a choice. So
Right.
That's it. That's the short
Yes,
version.
this isn't weird to me at all because I have a lot of the same, like,
great.
there's a lot of similar stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's either like right here or everybody's like, it's just.
Yeah. So for me, for the longest time, I was like, I'm just making this up because I would see certain things and I would it was more so of a feeling, less of seeing. So I thought I was just making it up because I'm like, okay, there's something there, like there's, either this person or that person, and like I'm feeling someone right there, but I have to just be making it up because I don't see anything. I have no idea.
Right.
Until the day a friend of mine came over to my house. Oh, we scared off Annie.
Oh, hold on. Do you hear me?
No, we hear you, yeah.
Hold on. Technical difficulty.
You wanted to be in other
in.
dimensions. Okay. Yeah, it's because of what we're talking about. So, yeah, I thought for the longest time that I was just crazy and making it up. I am crazy. That's a fact. But a friend of mine came over to my house, walked into the basement, and tells me what she sees in the corner. Sitting down, she's like, okay, let me backtrack. For the longest time in my basement, anytime I went to go do laundry, I would sense that there was this little girl. I never saw her. I just felt the presence, not like threatening at all. Like this cute little girl, around 7 years old, this short little straight haircut, just looking at me like, what you doing? Like wanting to help me with the laundry, like just a cute little kid. Didn't scare me at all. She was just there, and I just knew it. But I never saw it. Didn't believe myself that I was making it up until the day a friend of mine came over and goes, Mel, there's a little girl sitting over there in the corner. I'm like, how old does she look? She goes, I don't know, about like 7 or 8. From that day forward, I knew that I wasn't making stuff up.
Do you want to know what's crazy? When I moved here when I was 10, in the middle of, when I was 10, and weird things would happen. I would tell my mom, I feel like there's a little girl here. When the second you said little girl, I like chills. Even my mother, she went, oh my God. So I would feel like a little girl. My mom's like, no, it's your grandfather. I was like, no, I don't know where she came from, but there's a girl here. It was just crazy. And the same thing, like as I got older, I didn't see anything anymore. I would feel it, I'd hear it. And so we got a pool put in our yard at one point, and the neighbor said something to the effect of, "Oh, it's so nice to see a pool back here again," because the family that lived here before, their daughter had drowned in the pool, and they took the pool out. And
I just got chills.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that was like the whole little girl thing in the house. I can't believe you had a little girl in your house. And it was the same thing. I didn't feel threatened by her. She was my friend. I was sad to see her go because, you learn about how to let people go and their spirits. Oh, I liked having her around. It was a very strange feeling. And who you talk to about that,
Right. Well, once we did construction in my basement, I never felt like it was the little girl and there was a guy. There was like a few different ones. And then the minute we did construction, never felt anything again.
Yeah, she wasn't attached to the new part of it. Like,
Right.
Yeah. It wasn't hers anymore. Oh, wow.
Right.
So then I lived in Mel's basement for a bit, and I never saw anything.
Well, that's good.
So the room that Annie was living in, it was good that we did the construction down there because Annie moved in after we did the construction. Before we did that, so like the girl never bothered me. She was always like, sweet. It was like a good presence. But there was also one that was not comforting at all. And like midnight on the dot, I'd be sitting at the computer down there. Midnight on the dot, all of a sudden it would get freezing cold, and like you could feel like the hairs on the back of your neck like starting to stick up, and I felt like a guy was just staring at me, and it was just like, it freaked me out. It always felt like he was standing right behind me and like coming at me, and it freaked me out. I'd run up the stairs as fast as I can. So like I always made sure like 11:59 I booked it out of the basement, ran up the stairs. And then, then we did the construction. Annie moved in. She was like, I don't feel anything. And
yep.
It's like, all right.
Just be grateful.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to see things too, like happening in advance, like you were kind of saying, in advance of, like premonition type stuff. But it was, I kind of considered it useless because I would always see it happening to me. And then it would happen to someone else. So I couldn't
identify.
I couldn't warn anyone. I couldn't say, because I had no idea who it was going to happen to or when, or it would be like a similar thing, and then it would happen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so I have this knowledge, but I can't do anything with it.
Right. It took me so long to figure out like my path and like my way of trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? And like what things mean and what symbol goes with what. It's just usually how to play around,
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well,
you freaked out, Annie?
No. No.
You're used to this.
What? Yeah.
You're used to me talking about this.
Yeah, I just, until I see it, I don't believe it. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Totally respect it.
But, yeah. Well, we are almost reaching our hour mark here, so I want you to just kind of re-plug what you got going on, where everyone can find you, where you post the most, and let everyone know.
Cool. So yeah, my Instagram is where you'll find me, at Joie_music, right there on the screen. And then Sunday nights in Atlantic City at the Hard Rock, I'm doing the 80s show. That runs until June. And so that's basically where you can find me. I need to start posting more. I need to be better with that. But like I do post a lot of stories.
All right.
So that
Awesome. Very cool.
Thanks.
Your mom wrote, and they call me the Wicked Witch.
I know. They do. She's got witch stuff all over the house, not just for Halloween. It's everywhere. Yeah.
And yes, I did. Oh wait, where is it? I did drop an adapter.
Oh.
Before, yes. And then we got one more question for you. That Mel's gonna ask you. Are you ready?
Well, wait, Matt.
What?
All right, I was gonna say Matt wants to know if you have a good bedtime story for us, Joey.
I only have ghost stories. I don't have any bedtime stories.
Yeah.
We won't tell those
keep
before bed.
you up at night.
All right, so the question is, we ask everyone this at the end of the chats, what is your best advice on how to stay positive in these crazy times we're living in? Take your time.
My best advice. Honestly, as much as it all does, nothing matters. You know what I mean? Like, we're just having a human experience, and
it's the hard truth.
And honestly, the truth is that if you move, I know it sounds so cliche, if you move in love, that's it. I don't have to agree with you. I don't have to understand you. I just have to understand that you're in the place that you're in, and I'm in the place that I'm in, and I just have to treat it with as much love as I can. And yeah, that's really all it is. You just have to be loving. And you know what? When you criticize people and their beliefs, even though you might think they're dead wrong, whatever, you have to deliver that kind of criticism with love. When you talk to people and you hand them something, whatever it is, you know what I mean? You have to remember it's not always easy for people to digest things that you could see that they haven't seen about themselves or that they can't recognize in the world around them. So really, love is just the very simple and the very complex answer for me.
That's really, really good advice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That went from simple to so deep. Like, yeah.
Quick. Listen, that's how I roll around.
Perfect. Love it.
Awesome.
Good.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe to everyone's, YouTube, Instagrams, all that fun stuff.
And Joey's mom. Make sure
yes.
you check her out on TikTok.
Yeah, on TikTok, yeah.
Yes.
She's selling a pan right now. She could really use the love.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you
you
everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. All right.
Thanks, guys.